Good afternoon. Welcome, bienvenue, and willkommen. My name is Kelly Lamb. I'm the Vice President of Marketing at Miele. As all of you are at home, continue to be safe with your families, we want to make sure that we're here actually for you. Many of you have reached out to us with questions about products in your home, products that you're interested in buying, or many of you actually have questions about the services that we are continuing to offer during these very unique times we all face. And that's why we're here with you at Miele Live. We cover a vast variety of topics that many of you have actually sent in and suggested, from how to get the best cleaning performance with Miele dishwashers, how to actually use your Miele steam oven, and the various options we have with our cooktops and ventilation. Pour ceux d'entre vous qui ont demandé pour des sessions en français, on travaille actuellement d'avoir des sessions dans les semaines qui viennent. Miele Live is completely interactive and really driven a lot by the questions you may have. If you've logged in with your YouTube account, be sure to actually leave your questions in the comment section. If you're watching us on mielelive.ca, be sure to register, and then you can actually leave us your questions in the comment section there. For many of us in home appliances today, one of the hottest topics is around smart home. How do appliances integrate with the rest of your life and the technology that exists in your life? Today, we're going to actually talk specifically about our Miele Laundry products and Miele at Home, our smart home application. With me today, once again, is our product expert, Mike. Good afternoon, Mike.
Hi, Kelly.
And Mike is going to go into a lot more detail today on what Miele offers in regards to smart home technology, and we're going to use our Miele laundry appliances to do that today. So Mike, I will hand it off to you to maybe start a little bit on talking about the Miele laundry products.
Cool, thanks, Kelly. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in and watching us today. If you're watching this now, you're obviously interested in the topic, Miele Laundry, and specifically how we've been able to integrate an application on your smartphone or device to be able to engage with your machines. Specifically today, we're going to be discussing how our Miele Mobile App is able to control elements of our washing machines and drying systems. And so we'll be showing you what that looks like a little bit in a minute. Now, just to make mention of where these units lie in our lineup, in our W1 washing machines, we have a total of 4 machines on offer. 3 of those units are actually compatible with our Miele Mobile App. And in the drying systems, we have 3 different dryers, with our 2 top machines having these Wi-Fi capabilities. Now, what do you want, or why do you want your smart device to be able to connect with your washing machine or your dryer? Well, this is a new kind of phenomenon for people, is this willingness to migrate convenience to the touch of their fingertips on their device. And people just want to be able to connect their entire home so that they have a focal point on their smart device to be able to see what's happening. Thermostats, sound systems, and now home appliances is the next kind of frontier for us. And of course, Miele, being a preeminent appliance manufacturer, we're following suit as well and leading when it comes to smart home integration. Now, what do you need for your appliances to be able to connect to this mobile at Miele app? Well, number one, you need the app. The app can be downloaded. It comes in an iOS format, but as well it comes in Android, and you can download those wherever you download your apps from, the Apple Store or the Google Play Shop, I believe. So wherever your apps are available, download it. It's called Miele Mobile. And of course, if you're downloading your app, you probably know that you need a Wi-Fi network in your home. So that is obviously a fundamental factor for success here as we integrate your Miele appliances with your network and your devices in the home. Now, just further to that point, I want to make mention that the appliances, much like anything connected to Wi-Fi, requires a good and strong signal. So please ensure that if you're connecting your Miele appliance, that your router isn't super far away from your appliance or perhaps out of range of your router. So just keep that in mind. And finally, the third thing you're going to need to connect your Miele at home, or sorry, at mobile app with your appliances is going to be a user account. So just when you download the app, create a user account, and essentially you should be ready to go to begin the setup process.
So Mike, before we get into the details of the laundry itself, so we see a real trend and I think a consumer demand for smart home technology. What would you say is one of the key benefits as to why consumers are asking for that type of connectivity? And the other question is, with our machines, do we have the option of obviously not using the app as well?
Yeah, so this is, I'll answer the second part of your question first. Is it an option? It is just that, an option. If you want to integrate your laundry systems into your Wi-Fi network at home and have the added convenience of being able to check the status of your machine, the sequence that your program may be running on, also tap into some of the benefits that we'll show you in a minute, you can absolutely do that in a selection of our washing machines and drying systems. Having said that, we have never veered from what is our core product offering, and that is fundamentally sound and very efficient, amazing performing washing machines and drying systems. So this is just basically an added feature or benefit to consumers, and of course, this is a trend that's increasing every month, every week, basically is the theme of home integration. And so that's what we're offering it to consumers here. Certainly we have units that don't even have Wi-Fi capability, but today our topic focuses on its integration with our mobile app.
And I think one thing, we often talk about trends in the marketplace and consumer trends, but I think one of the core I would say philosophies at Miele is we really don't necessarily look at trends per se, but in the sense of we want to make sure that we're offering technology that will bring added value to the customer, whether through convenience or performance. And obviously in this case with Miele at Mobile, it really is around convenience a lot of the times.
Yeah, 100%. For example, you want to check on the status of your consumables in your washing machine. If you've watched any of our laundry programs already, or if you've researched W1T1 fabric care systems, you know that we have auto dosing capabilities in a couple of our washers. And so it's pretty handy to be able, from the comfort of your home, to be able to check on the status of the fill levels of the cartridges that would go into the bottom of the machines. So this is really handy, and also tying in together with the ability to basically start your washing machine without having to dose manually in your detergent dispensing drawer, and being able to do that.
But really that benefit and convenience really also comes not just because of the Miele at Mobile technology, but actually because of what you were talking about is what our core product offering is really the self-dosing system, twin dose, and the detergent being all integrated.
Yeah, so it's a spoke in the wheel, I would say, of convenience. So, but just having the ability to be able to start your machine and not worry about the dispensing of fabric detergents is a great thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've gone ahead and paired these two appliances here. We have our W1 washer and our T1 heat pump dryer, and we've reviewed some of the benefits. This is the 660. This is the WWH 660 washing machine, and this is the TWP 180. And these units are both compatible with Wi-Fi Connect and Miele at Mobile. And so you're able to pair these on your network to the app, either by using the WPS button on the back of your router. Now the instructions are pretty easy to go. As you commission the machine initially, you will be prompted in essence to be able to connect to your Wi-Fi. You can delay that or put that off altogether. But if you want to connect, it's quite a simple process. You would select the WPS button on the back of your router, and it will obviously enter a pairing mode, and your washing machine should pair up on network. Same thing goes for the dryer, and obviously you need that app and user account as well. At a point in the setup process, you'll be asked to scan the data tag on your machine, and inside the door on the washer, as well as on the dryer, you'll have those data plates with the serial number and model number information required for the app to pair also with the machines themselves. Once you get through that, then you get to the fun part.
So just, Mike, on a quick note there, for any of our viewers that are existing customers of ours that have these machines, it's important to note that if you have any questions about the pairing process, our call center, our Miele Canada contact center is fully operational during these times. You can reach them by filling out the contact us form on miele.ca, and somebody will get back to you to actually assist you with any issues around pairing. So,
all right. So once they are paired, Kelly was delaying my gratification, stopping my fun. But one of the things that the requirement for using your mobile app is going to be enabling mobile control on the rotary selector knob for both the washer and the dryer. This basically tells the app that you've engaged the mobile functionality of the actual appliance. So just remember to, once, for example, you load your machine with laundry, you'll hit the start-stop button. You'll also then engage mobile control. Not necessarily in that order. Mobile control first, start and stop. And then you can work your appliance from the app itself. Now we're gonna show you on screen here what that looks like. And I'm just gonna show you some of the features embedded within and functionality of the app itself. So on the screen, you'll be able to select the washing machine from any of the appliances that you may have already paired. You'll see on my home screen here, I have a washing machine and I have a clothes dryer, and I also have, it's asking me to pair a wine storage unit, but we'll do that on another show at another point in time. So we're looking at our two laundry systems, our washing machine and clothes dryer. I'm just gonna select the washing machine, and here we have a number of variables, and if you'll remember from some of our other fabric care videos, some important variables for good laundry care include temperature, spin speed or mechanical action, chemistry we talked about with consumables and auto dosing. So a lot of those variables are selectable or changeable here. The temperature under the normal program allows me to go to a heat of 60 degrees Celsius, but I can reduce that if I want to on the actual app. If I would want to tailor my spin speed in the final spin, just keep in mind that in the normal program, it allows me parameters between 0 spin to all the way to allow a maximum spin speed of 1600 revolutions per minute, doing a really good job of extracting that moisture. And then additional options. For example, if I'm washing whites in a normal program, I can select those wash options. All things that I'm normally able to do on the washing machine themselves. Now, why would you need this feature? I'll give you an example. You'll load your machine, you're in the basement of your home, away from your friends or family, or the living spaces that you would find perhaps more comfortable. I would suggest that you load your machine, put it on mobile control, hit start, stop, close the door, and go and be with your family. At some point throughout the proceedings, you'll be able to log into your Miele Mobile App, and then from the comfort of your couch, perhaps with a nice glass of wine, the fireplace roaring in the background, you're able then to dedicate some time and energy to the best program and variables for good and quality fabric care. Now, what if you want some additional aids to push you down the right path? In the Miele Mobile App, in the bottom scroll bar, you'll be able to select one of, I think, our neatest features on this app, and that's the assistants. We have a wash assistant and a drying assistant, and this really brings the functionality of your machine to life. Let's select wash assistant, and this is where laundry for me is sometimes a bit of a mystery. So you would just essentially select on the app itself the fabric, textile, or garment that you're going to be washing, and you would just add it to the machine. So we have dress shirts, jeans, blouses, any number of different everyday fabrics or home textiles, even table linens, curtains, cleaning cloths, bath mats. So this washing assistant is basically asking you, what did you put in your washing machine? I found this really neat. We have a toy blocks washing program. Now, what does this mean? This basically means that by selecting toy blocks, you'd put them in a pillowcase or a laundry net, and you can wash your Lego blocks if you would want to be doing that at some point. And I've seen what those are subjected to at times, so for sure. So how about if I wasn't washing, I would deselect toy blocks, but let's do something more common. Let's do a load of jeans maybe. And once I add jeans, it blocks out certain other fabrics. So it's kind of guiding me down the path to having good results.
And you've talked about this, Mike, in previous sessions, again, the importance of kind of proper laundry care to really make clothes last longer. So I think that's a great feature of this app, is it really does give you some guidance if you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you just want to leave it to the experts, and with over a century of experience in building great laundry systems, testing fabrics, testing all the variables required for good performance, this is a great assistant to have in the background. So I'm going to do a load of jeans, and let's say I have a bunch of t-shirts I want to do at the same time. I would select those, add them to the wash, select continue. Now it's going to ask me, what color am I going for? And of course, we want to separate all of this as much as possible by color. So I'm not going to put any white t-shirts in there, hopefully. So I'm going to select colors, or black or dark in this case, or white if I was doing white jeans and white t-shirts. So I'm just going to select colors. And now it's going to ask me how sturdy are the textiles, delicate, normal, robust. All these variables are going to decide the sequence that the washing machine is going to basically enact to get you these wash results. So I'm just going to select continue, and then a soiling level. So if I select heavy soil, the machine may provide me with added dosing from the auto dose system, as well as interim rinses to provide better stain removal. And then I would select continue. So once I do that, the washing machine will give me my recommended program through the app. It's selected the program sequence that'll give me the right drum rhythm, the right temperature, the right spin speed, and then I can start that program again right from the application on my device. So we have that drying assistant in the washer, but also in the dryer. We'll show you what that looks like as well. Another feature before we head to drying, I just want to show you at the top of the app here for the washing machine, we have consumables. And if I selected consumables, at that point there, I can check on the fill levels for my Ultra Phase 1 and Ultra Phase 2 cartridge as well. Also, if I wish, from the app, I can select stock, and I can select some of the consumables that my washing machine are using, and I can select through here and add to cart and basically fire up a basket at miele.ca for the procurement of additional consumables for your W1T1. Okay, so that's pretty cool functionality so far, but let's take a look at the dryer. So I'm just gonna scroll back out. I'm gonna go to the clothes dryer, and I've loaded up my laundry system, my dryer in this case. I've selected mobile control, I've hit start, and now it basically allows me to operate my dryer also from my smartphone. So I'm on clothes dryer. I can select the program from my smartphone as well. I can go into my drying assistant and this will allow me to do the same kind of guided pathway to great results by asking me what kind of results do I want? Do I just want to dry? Do I want to proof or reactivate? Do I want to do smooth laundry, dry laundry? My fabrics that I'm washing, how robust they are. So the drying assistant is also as useful as it is in the washer. It is, I would say, in the dryer. Now, I just want to tell you about one other piece here. With the mobile app, you're able to set start times for your machines. You can start them immediately, but you can also delay the start of your equipment. So for example, if you have maybe really low water pressure in your house and you don't necessarily want to run your washer while someone is taking a shower on the second floor and maybe give them a surprise with water temperature drops. So you may want to delay the start of your washing machine. You can do that by delaying the start. And here on the screen, I see, in this case, the dryer. I can select start now or finish at time, and we can do that anywhere between 1 minute and 24 hours. I also get some feedback from an energy consumption perspective. You'll notice that on the fronts of these two units, both the washer and the dryer, we have an Energy Star emblem denoting just how efficient these appliances are. And we'll talk more about some of the benefits to Ontario residents for wearing this badge on the fronts of our machines.
And again, Mike, I think it's worthwhile to point out that with our heat pump technology on the drying side, it really allows us to achieve the Energy Star, because in a traditional vented dryer, it's really not capable, even from a technology side, to achieve the Energy Star rating.
Yeah, you're talking good things to me, Kelly, because I love speaking about how energy efficient a Miele heat pump drying system is. And if I just had to kind of put it in a nutshell, you're not throwing out your heated air in the winter, your cooled air in the summertime, running it through your machine, heating it up severely with some big heater vents, and then throwing it outside with a little bit of moisture that was maybe in your fabrics, garments, or textiles. In a heat pump scenario, you close the door and essentially you have a more sealed unit, and that air circuit remains inside the machine with very little bleed off of air. So it's not through-putting air, it's basically working on a closed system, and great for fabric care as well, because you're not having to superheat your fibers in your garments and textiles. And so therefore, from a fabric care perspective, amazing as well. So I'm just gonna fire up my app again. I'm gonna go to mobile control. I'm just gonna start the program now, confirm the action.
Mike, while you're trying to do that, sorry to interrupt, can we maybe take one question from, so Lisa Barnes from Calgary. Hi, Lisa. Good, I guess, morning to you, afternoon over here. Welcome. So Lisa has a question is, do you have to purchase the app? And does it work with previous Miele Laundry?
Okay, first question, the app is free for download in either format, iOS or Android, so no worries there. It's free of charge and open to download. You just basically need to create a user account, and that is it. As far as retrofitting older generations, W1T1 was the first generation by which we were able to integrate Wi-Fi technology. So the short answer there is, unfortunately, you need one of the 3 washing machines in our current generation, or one of our 2 dryers in our T1 lineup as well. So yeah.
And actually, Mike, the laundry, when we launched the W1T1, it was actually the first appliance with actually a mobile app that we brought to Canada, correct?
Right, and supported with our mobile app, yeah. So from there, we're now with MasterCool 2 as an integrated appliance with mobile app, and down the road, we're considering some additions to that lineup. So the app will continue to grow and develop in the vein as all of our appliances and our commitment to ever better improvements and innovation. So the other thing in that vein is also product updates. as updates become available, you can actually update your appliances themselves, which normally would not be able to take place over the air via Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
So
I think that's a great added benefit that you get with the connectivity aspect of the appliance. Sorry, so I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to make sure that we got to Lisa's question there. So I'll let you continue with...
No, I actually don't mind your interruptions, Kelly. You're always on point with your questions. And of course, this is about interacting with consumers. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And also, after this session, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our customer care team, and they're going to be able to get you the information required to get you where you need to go. Here we are talking the whole time.
And yeah.
And we have our drying system on. Of course, all our dryers are migrating to heat pump technology. This one is no exception. But one of the benefits of W1T1 laundry systems is just how quiet they are. In the washing machine, we have a professional brushless, professional grade motor in the washing machine. So even when you're spinning out at 1600 RPMs, it's very quiet and stable, no vibrations. And in the dryer, here we have a heat pump dryer that's effectively in the simulation drying fabrics. Right. You don't hear tumbling, but there's not a heck of a lot of turbulence in the room.
Or noise level.
Or noise level.
We've continued to talk normally right now.
So I'm on my app. I see that my finish time on my app, I just want to make sure that I am casting this. And I can stop my program if I so choose from the comfort of my smartphone. And now I can also, if I wanted to, from my app, like I said, stop the program on my dryer. I'll do that. Let's see if I can confirm the action. And
stops right away.
The dryer stops.
Perfect.
Unbelievable. So we can do that from another continent in theory. Just keep in mind that you need to switch your machine to mobile control. It is a safety feature. You cannot have it, the rotary selector, on a different program and not hit start stop. That's basically a confirmation that you're stating to the app and to our ecosystem that you verified that there are no small children, animals in the wash, and of course a requirement for safety standards. So mobile control enables the app to then be utilized to tap into all these benefits like the assistance, which I think are really handy features. Yep. Eco feedback, checking on the status of your machines is also checking on the status of the consumables in our auto dosing system.
So Mike, that was great insight. I think at first, great introduction into Miele Mobile. Before we sign off, there are some questions coming in, so maybe I'll throw some questions your way, see how we'll do. So we have Natalie contacting us from downtown Toronto, who said you have a cute dog. So obviously when you cast your screen, we saw your dog there. So Natalie has a question.
Thank you, Natalie.
For us. So Natalie says she has multiple Miele appliances. Is it a different app for each one of those, or eventually will, as the mobile module gets available on all the appliances, will it be the same app?
Yes, good news here is just a single app, right? So no having to download multiple apps or litter your phone with different tiles. It's a one app solution, and you're able to integrate your washing system, drying system, your Mastercool 2 wine storage system, your fridge or freezer combination on your app, and take advantage of some of the benefits we've talked about here today. So single app solution, and we hope to add more and more appliances as time goes on.
So next question is coming in from Joanne from Newmarket. Joanne has a question very much similar or tied in. You mentioned Mastercool. What other of the current generation of appliances do we have right now that actually offer the Miele Mobile connectivity or the Wi-Fi connectivity?
That's a good question. So in our laundry systems, like we mentioned, we have 3 washers, 2 dryers. Our Mastercool 2 lineup is Miele Mobile App compatible.
So that would be basically all the Mastercool refrigeration units from the wine unit you showed last week to all of our bottom mount fridge freezers. And
Yeah, so our entire lineup of built-in Master Cool 2 refrigeration is compatible, and I think that is it for now. I think we're on the cusp of more launches, but stay tuned for more details as we get closer to those launches in some of our other core product categories.
Perfect. So again, unfortunately, we can't get to all the questions that are out there right now or that people have sent in prior, but we will answer those in the comment section, or we will email you directly for those answers that you are looking for. But hopefully this session has really given you a first insight into Miele Mobile. Like Mike said, you can download that for free on the App Store, whether it's Android or iOS. A lot of you had questions about purchasing appliances during these times that we're all facing right now, as many of the stores are still closed. There are stores that are open, and on that note, I want to send a welcome to customers from our key retail partners who are supporting us and continue to support us. So just a quick call out to some of our key retailer partners across the country. From the West Coast, we have Midland and Coast Trail Appliances. We have Tasco Appliances and Goman's Appliances here in Ontario. So just a shout out to your customers that are joining us on Miele Live. So again, a couple of different options there for buying right now. Go on miele.ca. You can use our agent locator to find out which one of our agents are open and their locations are open for business. You can also use miele.ca, which is open 24/7. You can buy there at any point in time. We also have a new personal product consultation or sales consultation that is now available, which was launched a couple of days ago. And you have options there. You can either have a personal telephone conversation with one of our sales consultants, or starting tomorrow, and you can actually go on mielelive.ca to book your appointment now, you can actually book a two-way video conference with one of our sales consultants being broadcast from one of our Miele Experience Centers across the country, where our sales consultant can actually walk you through face-to-face in front of a product, obviously virtually or digitally, but that's a brand new feature that we offer right now. So those are the different options available if you're interested in buying. So Mike, talking about buying, what options are there right now for the Miele W1T1 washing machines and laundry machines?
Right, so our current promotion sees some great price off calls to action. Mm-hmm. So I firmly believe that with, we'll talk about price off first, how about that? So in the washing machine and in the dryer, we currently have an offer where you can take $200 off the retail price of each. So that's through our W1T1 lineup. Keep that in mind. So that's price off. In addition to this, you can take advantage of our current free delivery anywhere in Canada. So in essence, normally these units would cost about $110 for delivery normally for a standard delivery charge, and that is free of charge currently. And keep in mind with Miele deliveries, in standard delivery zones, that we're able to oftentimes connect to existing and electrical and plumbing in home upon delivery. Just keep that in mind. Some exceptions may apply. So that's free of charge delivery and basic hookup. In addition to this, you have both on the washing machine and on the drying system a free 30-day money-back peace of mind guarantee, so you can get these laundry systems in your home. And let's say you're not convinced that heat pump drying is for you, or that you're not convinced about the capabilities that we've described or talked about here today, then you can have these machines removed. We'll pick them up free of charge. So that's great peace of mind. And in addition to all of that, price off, free delivery, 30-day money back, we have a 5-year warranty in home parts and labor against any kind of issues that may arise in ownership of these laundry systems. So just keep that in mind. And in addition to all of that, we also have for Ontario residents the federal rebate program for Energy Star certified appliances. And of course, we made mention of that earlier. So for Ontario residents, you're able to tap into more savings through the federal government's program to the tune of $435 on both the washer and then additionally another $435 on the drying system, making this, for Ontario residents especially, very attractive offer. We've had tremendous success with these layered on offers. So yeah, I'd say it's a great time to take advantage.
Well, and I think, we talk about the peace of mind. I think as many of you are at home right now, you sometimes can't get out to, you can't get out to a store. We really want to kind of give you that peace of mind, as Mike said, that one, it's free delivery, it's a 5-year Miele warranty, and then the most important one is the 30-day money-back guarantee. We are very confident of the product that we offer, but for whatever reason, if you're unsure, we will stand behind that and take that product back. So it's a great promotional offer right now. So Mike, on top of that, we have a special offer on some of the laundry care products for the viewers that are out there with us live right now for the next hour until 2:30 Eastern time. So maybe you want to talk a bit about that offer and how they can redeem that offer.
Yeah, so we're passionate about the appliances we make, but also some of the consumables, or all of the consumables that we make in parallel with the appliances. And so they're going to provide you with the best results, obviously, but feel free to work with your own laundry detergents if you so choose. But if you're inclined to try the ultimate in laundry care, try Ultra Phase 1, 2, or any of the consumables that we have. Keep in mind, we've just launched our sensitive version of Ultra Phase 1 and 2, and this is great for people with skin issues, eczema, allergies. These are very inert and actually soft and easy on your skin. So keep that in mind. If you want to take advantage, the offer on currently is free shipping for all consumables. So take advantage of that. But in addition, until 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today only, you can enter this code, this promo code on checkout, and you'll be able to tap into an additional 10% in savings until 2 p.m. Eastern. That is today only, and take advantage of that free shipping and the additional savings.
Yeah, and it's really an additional. So right now, if you go on the website, you'll see there's already a 10% promotion for you viewers that are out there right now with us. Again, if you type in the promo code Miele Live Laundry 10 upon checkout within the next hour, you actually get an additional 10%. So perfect time to look after that.
Yeah.
So Mike, thanks for
you,
all
Kelly.
the information. That's been fantastic. We talked about our contact center. Our customer support center is fully open for you. So be sure to contact us via miele.ca, or you can get the information on how to contact our contact center there. Purchasing appliances, Mike talked about that. We want to make sure you know that it is Miele delivery and installation services that are fully operational across the country right now. Obviously, for the safety of you, our guests, our customers, as well as our own internal teams, we do have some revised procedures and processes for installation and delivery. Be sure to visit miele.ca to see the specific details around that. Again, it's just to ensure your safety as well. And lastly, we hope you continue to tune in to Miele Live at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today. We're going to be doing a session live on above floor cleaning. So typically when we talk about vacuum cleaners, we talk about cleaning the floor. Our product expert Dean will be with us to talk about above floor cleaning. So we'd love to see you join us for that. And then at 5 o'clock today, I'm going to be joined by Marilyn, our product expert for cooking products. And Marilyn and I are going to do some introductory demonstrations around sous vide cooking and what you can actually do using the Miele steam oven and basically do steam sous vide. So that's at 5 Eastern Standard Day. We want to thank you for watching. Be sure to turn on your subscribe button to get the latest notifications on when our sessions are, when the latest videos are available on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And very, very lastly, as we sign off in this session, on behalf of Mike, myself, the entire Miele team, we want to send a very huge gratitude to all the essential frontline workers that are out there right now providing necessary services to all Canadians across the country, from ensuring that those that require medical attention are getting the proper medical attention, groceries, public transportation, restaurant, food deliveries for those restaurants. Again, our sincerest gratitude. We encourage all of you to continue to stay at home, be safe, protect those around you. Have a great afternoon, and hopefully we'll see you at the next Miele Live session. Thank you.